Hello Long Branchers, it's South Etobicoke's favorite realtor, and today I'm coming to you from 84 Alder Crescent here in prime Long Branch. That's right, we are south of Lakeshore, right down by that lake, in one of the most prestigious lakeside communities in all of South Etobicoke. Here next to that Humber campus, tucked down below all the shops and action of Lakeshore. Behind me, we have what? 1,200 plus square feet of 3-bedroom bungalow living you're not seeing anywhere else. That's a full-sized house packed inside this here bungalow behind me on a 50 by over 117 foot lot. That's a double wide lot, giving you all the action, all that space, the fenced yard of your dreams, the side yard of your dreams, and of course the front yard with this charming aesthetic. Behind me, we got the updated turnkey house. Move in tomorrow, live your best life, and at the same time, we got an underlayment of opportunity ready for you to seize the day, add some sweat equity, to know you've come home to the perfect family property with all of the upside you've been looking for. And it all starts here at 84 Alder. So let's get inside and take a look. You can just feel the freshness coming off that lake. My friends, as I step inside, right away I'm hit with the vibe of the size of this particular bungalow. Not only is it 3 bedrooms, but these principal rooms, to my right, living room, to my left, dining, right behind the cameraman, we got the kitchen, oversized, extra big, extra elbow room to really give this the full house family feel I know you're after. Coming in, we got a nice foyer, main hall, center hall plan, love that. To my right, we got the living room. To my left, we have the dining room. Now, these people use the side entrance as their main entrance, and they go down to the basement. That's kind of a mud room for the family. Here, if you wanted to make this your main principal residence, easy to open this up, even cutting a closet space into here if you really want that mud room feel at the front of the house. Or you can do what so many other people are doing and enclose that front porch to have that setup. Do it the way you want to do it. You do you. Check out this living room. Now this is where you're saying, he ain't lying. That is a huge living room. My friends, I sell so many bungalows here in W6, but what I don't sell a lot of are bungalows with living room spaces this big. Check out the span here. Not only do we get room for full-size couch, this is usually what I'm seeing for dining living combo. This is just the living room space. Weaken my knees for this focal point. Love the fireplace, love the deco kind of craftsman mantle on this. Simple, in style now, trendy, and yet harkening back to the time when these bungalows were built. Goes so well with our big wood trim and our wood flooring, my friends. Now this is original hardwood. It's got that nice durability and it's in great shape. Literally come in, drop your furniture, and it's gonna look this nice. Now we got the wood burning fireplace, of course, making sure it's up to code and all that stuff. But tell me you're not thinking of living down by the lake and warming your toesies and your handsies by the fireplace all winter, fall long, and hey, even on those chilly days in the summer, you're gonna be using that thing. Now what I love about this space is not only the space itself, but the abundance of natural light coming from these massive 3-pane picture windows, shooting us down to that southern exposure, giving us that bit of lakefront. Now these streets, these views, mature, lovely, picturesque, that's what given prime Long Branch all the panache that you're after. That's why you've been looking in this area, and you really get it here in the forefront at this property on Alder. Loving it every second of the day. Again, I just want to talk about full-size couch space, side tables, bar cart. You have the room for it here, and there's no question. TV up atop, TV on the sides, TV on that wall. There's so many rooms to put it. You're not going to sit in here. Oh, I just don't know how you'd set it up. Endless possibilities. We got it rocking and rolling this way. We got the focal point. We got the original charm with the updates. There's even crown molding and a knockdown plaster ceiling. Bellissimo. All right, let's check out this dining space. Isn't this the prettiest dining space you've seen in a long time? Calm, cool, mid-century, little bit of that craftsman throwback. Love the fixture. Another 3-pane stunner window, bringing in that natural cross light. The same warm wood with that little lift from our baseboards, that crown molding, the knockdown plaster. Loving the rads in here, just bringing all that charm and character in. And look at this, my friends. This is a butler's door. It swings both ways here. You got to remove this little transition strip, but it'll clear. And that just tells you, at the time this house was built, it was large and prestigious. They wanted that privacy from the kitchen. Of course, now it's all about taking the doors off and having that through line. But there's also a trend moving back to more division. You're getting it in spades here, these big principal rooms. It all feels open concept, but there is no doubt defined dining, defined living, defined kitchen, and a whole separate wing for our bedrooms, and of course that lower level. Now let's get to the heart of the home, the kitchen. And if you ask me, this kitchen is bitchin'. Check out the counter space in here. We got that granite countertop. This is a nice raised panel, actual wood kitchen, double sink here, window right on top, looking out down the street. Love the setup. Tons of counter space coming towards our nice clean cooktop, our big fridge, and even a pantry space on the side. A lot of the bungalows you're seeing are stuck with these old original kitchens. Not here. This one's clearly been updated. Easy to add some panache here. You want to put a dishwasher in, you got room here and you got room here. These people were all about no dishwasher, because when does the family hang out and chat? After the dinner. You're scrubbing, doing the dishes together. But it's easy. You're about $600 to make the opening, and whatever, you know, you can spend $300 on a dishwasher all the way up to whatever you want to spend. After all, it is 2025. Nice big tile in here, 1x2 kind of pattern, even a bit bigger than that, making this feel modern. What I love about this home, my friends, is you're gonna come in and say, oh man, we could move into this, live in it tomorrow, have everything we want right away. And then we got the room to kind of improve and personalize for us, and we have the space where we don't have to compromise. That's what you're getting here. Not only in the house itself, but the lot. And you can't beat the location. Easy to make this an eat-in kitchen here, my friends. If you wanted to put a little two-top here with 2 chairs, they've really used a lot of the space for this cabinetry, which is rare. Like I said, you're getting a lot of kitchen here, but more room over here. You don't have to have a door here and a door here. You might keep the bedroom door. It's up to you. But my point is opportunity in spades, but turnkey at the moment. Really rare to see that. Speaking of really rare, how about the 3-bedroom bungalow you haven't seen in a while? Check this out. Let me give you the lay of the land here on our center hall foyer at the back of the property in what I like to call the bedroom wing. Big principal bedroom behind me, another large bedroom here to my right, and just to my left, we got another bedroom with the full-size family bath right here. And what's great is this is our separate entrance to the basement. Right now we have a locking door on it, a little bit of glass to let some of that light come through. We have that separate side entrance that goes right down to our lower level. If you're looking for that income, talk to the city. You know what to do. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Do it all above board. Let's start with our principal. That's right, my friends, you're gonna get the king size in here, no problem. Double windows with views of that massive yard that you're here for. Double side tables, no problem. Room for a dresser and a desk. We got a large closet right here to my left, and it's all that same lovely wood flooring with the trim. Nice smooth ceilings, that's right, no popcorn. Love popcorn at the movies, not necessarily in my bedroom. You know what I'm talking about. Great room, tons of size here, and there's more to show you. Room number dos, gotta love this. Nice kind of irregular shape here, but a maximum amount of space. Getting a big queen right here. Room for a desk or dresser there. A view to my left, looks like the rose bushes are coming in. Can't wait for you to come through and see the buds coming alive in this neighborhood. And of course, we got that big shot of the backyard. Full built-in closet right here. And really some extra large closets. This space goes all the way back to here. And there's a hanging bar in there. So you're not gonna be in one of those bungalows all cramped. There's not enough. It feels like a condo alternative. This isn't a condo alternative. This is a proper 3-bedroom house on one hell of a lot in a location you're not getting elsewhere. Bedroom 3, yes, it's the smallest, but you know what? You're still getting a queen in here if that's what you're after. Got a nice window, that same lovely hardwood in here, the wood features, another full closet. Really good size, so there's no compromising in here. There's always going to be one room that's a bit smaller. Love this setup. Love that it's kind of tucked at the front. This is a great spot for a nursery or an office, and it's right next to our bathroom. Let's check this bathroom out. Nice, clean, neutral bathroom in here. We got a 1x1 marble tile floor and the walls. Big shower surround, nice big soaker tub, privacy window, nice height in here. And I like these details. All this stuff is starting to come back, my friends, these little trim accents. You could do a lot with this for very little money just to trend it up and make it your own, or leave it like this. It's clean. If you were renting this place as an Airbnb or something like that, you'd have no problem with this bathroom. You'd feel clean and at home. The kind of turnkey bathroom you want off the bat, but also all this space to kind of personalize and make your own if you want to amp it up a bit in the future. That's what this property is all about. As I was saying, here's that separate entrance locking to our basement. You can come right down out into that side yard or go down into your basement space. Right now, we're not going to the yard just yet, my friends. We're gonna go to this basement and check it out. Coming down into our basement, let's go into the main room here. Little bit more dated here in the basement, but what's important to note is we're actually really clean and dry down here. It doesn't seem too much like a basement. We got these big windows. I'm thinking great for a pool room, movie room, media room, office space, rec room for the kiddos, all ready to go down here. You got nice ceiling height, and this is all drop ceiling on strapping, so it actually goes up a little bit higher if you just drywall it. You got a separate storage room here. This is all just vinyl flooring. I'm not seeing asbestos tile or anything like that. Check the home inspection, but you get the idea. This is ready to go. Make it your own, personalize it. The key is look at all the square footage. Let's see more. We got this huge laundry room space. What? Paint this paneling out, pull up this carpet, put a little bit of click flooring down here, and it's feeling ultra modernized. You got big windows here above grade, bringing in the views, and tons of space. More space through here, guys. We got our boiler system and our hot water tank, and behind door number 2, we have a shower set up. I know you're dying to use this shower. The point is, there is a shower. You're gonna laugh, and then one day you're gonna be living here going, oh, that shower saves our butts, because when we're both getting ready at the same time and so-and-so's over, we're using it. Let's see more. Primary room down here is set up as well. We got a hardwood flooring or pre-eng hardwood flooring, nice window above grade, closet space. This is what the paneling looks like painted, guys. So this is a really good juxtaposition between that more dated large rec room and this finished room. This is, you know, weekend warrior stuff, cheap, on a dime renovations that are gonna take it to the next level. And this has its own powder room, which is clean and mean. Nice simple toilet, nice vinyl floor in here, nice vanity, little window. You wouldn't change this. This is ready to go, and it complements that shower, so really, there's 2 bathrooms in this house. Let's see some more. Finally, another storage room down here. Paint it that color, put some flooring in. You got a stucco. Now, I think some realtors will make the mistake not showing that basement, because they go, it's not as updated as upstairs. I really want everything to be neat and shiny. But I give the buyers more credit than that. I think the buyers think 1,200 square foot home, 1,200 square foot basement, 50-foot wide lot, prime Long Branch. I want to see what's down there because I'm ready to give myself 2,400 square feet of personalized space with something like this. So I look down there, I go, couple cans of paint, some new flooring, and all of a sudden I got a different thing going on. And that's exactly where you should be investing your dollars right now, my friends. Don't go pay someone $250,000 extra for their basement reno. You can do one yourself, and it's gonna be a lot less than that. Now get a look at this property. Huge, big brick bungalow, 1,200 plus square feet. You do not see that, 3 bedrooms. You got this bump out here for that garage. Now look, maybe you have more reno money than I thought you did. Maybe you were sitting on something for the future. Think about topping this thing up and the size of house you would have. Just staying with this footprint, that means 2,400 above grade and 1,200 feet in that basement. Now we're talking. Fully fenced yard here, right by the lake. So much going on, picturesque neighborhood. This is the backyard you're after. Imagine having a pool, you could still fence it off and still have a bigger yard than all your friends. And there's still a side yard I haven't showed you. Let's take a look. Check out the side yard. You come out that side door. Got another fully fenced area here. This is where you're gonna put that big umbrella and the table and a bit of a lounger and a grill, because that comes right down off that kitchen space. Easy to rearrange this and put an entrance at the back in the future if that's what you're after. But this is the beauty. Not only are we 50 wide, we're on a corner, so you're getting much more than just the feeling of 50, and 50's big to begin with. Let's see the front. You're really feeling that 50 foot up here, my friends. You got this aesthetic of the front yard. Nice trimmed hedges. These people have loved this home. They've raised their family here. They haven't forgotten about it. And that's what I keep harkening on inside. It's move-in ready. It's turnkey. They've done updates. I'm just saying, man, if you brought a little bit more elbow grease to this thing, woo, it would be unbeatable. Huge front yard, almost fenced, but nice privacy from the bushes and these hedges, all well maintained. You come over here, you've got that large private driveway, my friends. We got that big garage. Again, if we top this up, we come out over top of that garage and you got more room there to grow with this house than you would otherwise get in a different property. 1, 2, 3 parking spots and a really good sized garage. We go right down the side here for barbecues and events. If you're not falling in love with number 84, well then my name's not Michael Majeski. Can we just talk a little bit more about this location? Can you just come here for a second? Come here. Because I want to be real with you here. You're out there, you're looking, you're seeing bungalows, 2 bedrooms, you're seeing 1.5 stories, 2 bedrooms, they're small. And then you see this property and you're like, okay, it's 1,200 square feet done, 3 bedrooms, bungalow, huge advantage to that. Bungalows tend to get a premium because of that one level living. Great shape. The floors are in good shape. There's great light fixtures, great trim. The paint's nice and neutral. That kitchen's super workable. So are those bathrooms. Basement needs a little love, but that's stuff we can do ourselves. And with this area, we'd really be latching on to kind of that one last prestigious area down by Lake Ontario that's still, in so many people's opinions, extremely undervalued. We got Humber campus right there, one of the most gorgeous campuses in Canada. I'm telling you, look around and take a walk over there. Go through that park, go down to that yacht club, see that water, walk up to our lakeshore and note, these are the nicest little shops and restaurants on most of Lakeshore, right here in Long Branch. Not to mention access to gyms, physios, doctors, dentists, you got it all right here. So it's all really a walkable community. Walking to parks, second to none, views of that water, lifestyle, vitamin D, pet life, kid life, schools, aftercare, you name it, it's all going on in Long Branch. And this is prime south of Lakeshore, Long Branch, on the one and only Alder, right here in the heart of it all. So consider that when you're out there looking, where do we want to invest? Where can we build some quick sweat equity? And where can we get everything we want for a ton of value? And I think you're gonna go, I think 84 Alder's the one, but that's just me. So friends, I see the sun crackling through the clouds down by the lake. I might just take a few moments in here, breathe this house in one more time and go for a walk. You guys, you do whatever you want today. The world is your oyster. You just can't eat that oyster here. So, I'll have to invite you to, well, get out of here.